The first time Mr. Carter saw Liam sitting alone in the cafeteria, he felt something was off. A teacher for 15 years, he had learned to recognize the silent cries for help, the hunched shoulders, the eyes fixed on the table, the way Liam pushed his food around but never ate. Liam was a quiet boy, small for his age, and he carried an air of loneliness around him. Mr. Carter had noticed the way some of the bigger kids whispered when he passed by, how they laughed at his oversized, worn-out clothes. But what truly confirmed his suspicions was when he walked into the boys' restroom one afternoon and found Liam cornered by 3 of the school's most notorious bullies. "Come on, freak. Say something," one of them sneered, shoving Liam against the wall. Liam didn't. He just stood there, shoulders trembling, staring at the ground. "What's going on here?" Mr. Carter's voice cut through the tension like a knife. The bullies turned, startled. For a moment, they hesitated, then one of them smirked. "Just talking, Mr. Carter. Get to class. Now." His voice was calm, but there was steel beneath it. The boys shuffled out, casting dark looks at Liam. Once they were gone, Mr. Carter crouched down. "Are you okay, Liam?" Liam didn't answer. He just nodded, though his eyes betrayed the truth. Mr. Carter knew this wasn't just an isolated incident. Bullies like that didn't pick on kids once. They made it a routine. He had failed to notice before, but not anymore. The very next day, he walked into the principal's office and made his case. "We need to address the bullying problem. I just caught 3 students cornering Liam in the restroom." The principal, Mrs. Green, sighed. "I understand, Mr. Carter, but do you have proof?" "Without solid evidence." "Liam is proof." His voice was firm. "We need to step in before it gets worse." Mrs. Green hesitated, then nodded. "I'll speak to the boys and their parents." But Mr. Carter knew that wouldn't be enough. Punishments were temporary. What Liam needed wasn't just for the bullying to stop, he needed to feel safe, valued. So Mr. Carter did what he could. He started sitting with Liam during lunch, talking to him, helping him with homework. He encouraged other students to include him, subtly weaving him into class discussions. Slowly, the change began. Liam started speaking up. He started smiling. But then, one day, Mr. Carter walked into class and saw Liam's desk empty. No books, no backpack. Just gone. That evening, Mrs. Green called him. Liam's mother pulled him out of school. "They're moving." Mr. Carter felt his heart sink. He had tried. Had it not been enough? Weeks passed, then months. The school moved on, though Mr. Carter never forgot Liam. Then, one morning, an envelope arrived at the school, addressed to Mr. Carter. It had no return address. Curious, he opened it. "Dear Mr. Carter. You probably don't remember me, but I remember you. I was the scared kid who thought the world had forgotten him. I was the boy who believed he didn't matter. Until you sat with me at lunch. Until you defended me. Until you showed me that I wasn't invisible. We had to leave because my mom got a new job in another state. I wanted to say goodbye, but I was afraid I'd cry too much. But I need you to know, because of you, I didn't give up. I made friends at my new school. I started standing up for myself. And for the first time in my life, I feel like I belong. Thank you for seeing me when no one else did. Liam." Mr. Carter read the letter twice, then a third time. His hands trembled slightly as he folded it back, placing it in his desk drawer, safe. For all the lessons he had taught over the years, this was the one he would carry with him forever.